one software engineer is able to ship 10 times, 50 times more code than in the past. And this transition, this move is happening today. Whether you want it or not, it's happening. It's going to take more time for some companies to adopt it fully in production, but this transition is happening, just like everyone moved to the cloud in the past. So as a security leader today, you really need to think about this change is happening and I can't block this change. So I need to embrace it and put the right tools and things in place to prevent exploits.
Would you say like the bigger issue right now is too many vulnerabilities or like too little uncertainty in terms of impact and scope? Or is it kind of both?
I think it's a bit both, but I'm always thinking about it in order. So I think the first thing you need to solve is the noise. So you have too many vulnerabilities, you have too much noise. And then once you did a first triaging pass, you can think about the context that is missing to help you really fix what matters. I would say, yeah, it's a bit both in your case.
But I guess like as a kind of counter argument, let's say, vulnerabilities are released, you realize, hey, this piece of software that we're using is vulnerable to X, or this library is vulnerable to Y. But then, it's triaged either automatically or, the old-fashioned way or agentically, whichever way. And the result is like, hey, don't worry about this one, bro. This actually has no impact to us. Even though we're vulnerable, let's just not fix it. That kind of like mindset seems kind of like strange to me. I would kind of like, honestly, if I was on a security team and that was told to me, I don't know, we should probably still fix it anyway. Regardless of what you think, Joe, who investigated this, or this magical AI box that told us, don't worry, bro. What do you say to that?
Honestly, I agree. I mean, it's best practice, but the reality today, and it was already the case 5 years ago, and today it's even worse. It's just the amount of vulnerabilities that companies have to deal with is insane. So today, companies are not fixing critical vulnerabilities in their environment. That's already a fact, and it's only getting worse with AI. So we need to find a way to bring these two philosophies together, because you cannot fix everything because you don't have the resources. I was talking with a CISO the other day who told me, if I was sending all the vulnerabilities that are currently in my scanners to developers to fix, we would spend the next 2 years just fixing security vulnerabilities. That's just not impossible to go to your board or to your CEO and say, hey, you know what? For the next 2 years, we are just going to fix our backlog of vulnerabilities. So I think we need to be realistic. We need to keep in mind we are security people, and we need to prevent risk, and we need to prevent like these catastrophic events. But then we also need to be realistic that business needs to make money, and today every company is a software company, and if you block developers from shipping new features, deploying bug fixes and so on, you're not going to have a business in a year.
Right, so I think like rephrase a little bit, I guess, there's so many vulnerabilities that yes, even though if a system is surfacing things that it's like been proven and validated that yes, this is like potentially exploitable, at least it's some signal based on something, as opposed to no signal at all, and you have to just sift through everything. And what do you spend your time on? What is actually actionable? So here you're not getting perfect security, but you're at least surfacing things that have the highest priority to some degree, and avoiding the stuff that, well, we can't completely say it's not a problem, but at least we don't have time for all of them anyway. So at least something's going to get through, something's going to get put on the board, and someone will handle at least some of it. I guess that's, yeah, it's still better.